Testing, 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 testing. Well, welcome back everyone to the Life of an Outdoorsman. We are up north again, doing some trout fishing. Just took a few vacation days, so I'm up here kind of as a long weekend just for the trout season, and we've had a good morning so far. We found a little honey hole where there's lots of fish, pretty much like almost guaranteed every like third cast you're gonna hook into something. Whether you stick it or not, that's a different story, but anyways, we're gonna take you down there and we're gonna catch some trout. Stay tuned. And here's the river. Let's head down our treachery path here. Fishing with my bros today. Got the two bros over there fishing in the honey hole. And this is the honey hole right here. This is where the fish is. Say hi, Jet. Okay, let's set the camera up. Here we go. Jet's gonna try and get himself a fish. See if he can get one. What? No. Over there. A little deeper. Set it just a smidge deeper too. Set the float a little deeper. Just a smidge, like maybe 5-6 inches. Trying to get Jet on a fish. Yeah. They probably won't be able to hear you because the mics are here. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have dual mics. A good drift, good drift. The other thing you can do to counteract not having enough weight is to put a little bit more line out, because that'll allow the weights that are on there to go down further, right? Because your pink worm floats basically. It's the pink worms are basically a floating plastic, or neutrally buoyant or something. So they're within this current, they're basically floating. Then I'm gonna be net man if he gets something here. That other float is Isaac's float. He is up there fishing. Say hi. So I've already got a fish off camera, and then it was good enough fishing where it was like, oh, I should go grab the camera. So
I had a few on.
Yeah, I had a few on, lost a few. Broke a couple lines.
Yeah. No.
Isaac broke a line. Now they're touched. Now they're stuck to each other.
Panic.
Watch where you're casting. You're both fishing in a 10-foot wide long hole. There's one right there, Isaac. I see his fin sticking up. Jet's doing it Jet's going the manly route here. Look at this. He's got his sandals in freezing cold water.
A little cold.
It's a little cold, he says. But there's no doubt there's lots of fish in here. So that's good. We will probably have a fun-filled day of fishing. Perfect cast. Oh, Jet, you're... There you go. Hey, Jet! Oh, he lost it. He lost it. Let them drift it. That's good. That's perfect. Go. The problem with being up there is you're pulling it out of their mouth, right? Every time you set the hook. Rather than if you're down perpendicular to them or downstream, you can, and it's pulling it out against their mouth instead of out of their mouth. Unfortunately, this is the best spot on the river, and there's only room for like maybe 2 people. So, like I said, I already caught a fish, so I'm gonna let them try and see if they can get a fish, and then hopefully get a bit of video of them catching something. And then it'll be my turn again eventually. Oh, he's hooked up. He's hooked up. Let it go if it needs to. Let your drag, loosen your drag if it needs to. Jet's hooked up. You lost it? Huh? Yeah, we just let it go. You can kind of, like, he's not going to go out of the river, so you can just kind of hold your rod and just let him. It might pull it out of his mouth eventually, but. Whoa, Jet. All right, let's turn the camera back. Isaac has now moved up to where the fish are. But that seems to be the spot, right in front of those rocks in that current. That is the sweet spot where they're sitting. I'll be the referee. I'll yell fish if I see the float go down. And then the other person pull their line out. Because that would be the worst thing, is getting 2 lines tangled and having to go way down there with it. Perfect. So that's what he was saying, is you got it. Trick is you got to get it as close to the falls up here. Isaac's in the way. Up here as you can, so that when you're because it's such a short run here, that if you get up near the falls, then your line has time to fall to the bottom of the pool by the time it sweeps through the pool, rather than if you throw it halfway, the time your bait sinks to the bottom, it's already at the end of the pool. So you got to get it right up where the current is pushing your lure down, or your worm or spawn or whatever you have on there, bait. And then once it's down there, then it'll drift it across the bottom the whole way across the pool. You gotta get further up, Isaac. Up here. Because your worm doesn't have a chance to sink down if you're throwing it halfway. If you throw it up there, then it has a chance to get all the way to the bottom before it drifts through the honey hole. Oh, just don't throw it that far. Like, ideally, if you want to drift through like that far stream over there, you'd throw it right in that corner. Yeah, like right there. And then pull on it a little bit, so then it comes out of that pool, the float, because the float is what will drag it into the rocks or something. Kind of. If it's a fish, your float will be basically right under. See, like that, where you kind of saw it bobbing up and down a bit? It's either brushing against fish or brushing against the bottom. You got a fish! Jet's got a fish. Yeah, I'll grab the net. You're kind of in the way of the camera. Keep him out of sticks. Get him. Whoa. He's in the sticks. He's got it. I can't scoop him from here necessarily. He's not really in the sticks. He's just against the sticks. I'm beside him, I think. Oh, that's a good one. He gone. Keep going, going, going. Woo-hoo. Try and hold a bit of tension, not too much. Austin? There's probably fish hanging out in this hole. So deep. So there's probably fish hanging out in that hole. It's so deep there. Yeah, whatever. They'll come back. He must have went just around the rim of it because he was like basically right in front of it. Yeah. So, prime example of this river. If you don't have waders, it is very difficult to pull fish out because they just book it out towards the lake. As you may be able to see, that's the lake. It's Lake Superior right down there. So it's difficult to stop them from just basically taking off down towards the lake. And if you don't have waders, you have to stand up here and just hope that it stops somewhere, and then I can catch up to it and net it. But for me, I have the waders, so I follow the fish down perilously. And that's how we got the last one. We netted it almost down at the lake. Boom. Just rub it against something. Bottom? It just hit the bottom right here. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say, I know there's fish in pretty much any spot on this river. I've been seeing them up here, and I saw them down there when we were going down to net the fish that I caught. So we know this river is pretty full right now. There you go. Nice. Just hooked in. Just hooked in. Too far over. It's okay, let him tire himself out over there. At least I scared him back up. Come on. Gotta get another fish on the board. Too far over. That's fine. So if he starts running down, I missed it. Hook. Huh? Yeah, I know. I couldn't see him, but I knew he was like right there. I didn't know how long your leader was. I didn't know it was that long. So I was scooping and I was always just ahead of him. Oh, I see, yeah. It got caught on something? Yeah. Because I was scooping and every time I was too high. Or too far upstream, I should say. That's a workout. But I would so take this over like calm water trout fishing. Even though you lose a lot more, it's so much more fun. What? Alright, let's see if we can get another one. You gotta get one on the stringer so I can fish. Whew. Yeah. That's the other thing I like about these rivers. He's on again. He's on again. Alright. It's right there. Whew. How long is the leader? Yeah. I'll try and nab him if he comes straight down here, but. Got him! Yeah! Nice! That was kind of like a blind shot to that one. I think your pink worm either came off or something. I don't see it anymore. It was, but now it's gone. So. Maybe. Seems to be all tangled up here a little bit.
Steelhead?
Yep. Alright. Mike's over here. Wait.
I got one.
We got one. It's unfortunate because if you take the mic off, it's just all you hear is wind, like water noise, and so it doesn't really work that well. You can turn the gimbal thing too, right? As long as it doesn't fall over. Make sure it's not going to fall over, like it's about to. Put it up a little higher. There, right there. So make sure it's pointed this way. And then you can just show it off to the camera.
Yeah. How do you grab them?
Tail.
Shark them?
Yeah. Yeah, basically. It's kind of hard, but you pinch top and bottom. Kind of like this way. Top and bottom. More like a side thing. And then up, and then we'll keep it over the net so we don't lose them. Alright, so then I'll just spin this around. Okay. You got a fish! Woohoo! A little closer to the camera, Lower. You see the preview? Yeah. Okay, there you go.
There you go. Okay.
Just put it in here and then you can put it in the stringer. Stringer's, here.
Oh, cold water.
Yeah, really cold water. So you probably should have took the extra 5 minutes and got your waders. Or did you say they were leaking or something?
Yeah. They gotta make it terrible.
So now that the camera's here, hold that for a sec. Now that the camera's here, this is the fish I got earlier.
Yeah.
Nice male. Let's see. See how close I can get the camera with that. Come on. Stop. He doesn't like me touching him. There we go. Yeah. That's the one I got earlier. Beauty. Took me almost to the lake. Okay. So let's unhook this. Oh, that was easy. Or not. Drag was a little tight. Hey, we're back in business. Camera is at 7% and going up now. Jet just lost one. He had one on while the camera wasn't on. He thought it was a rock, so he didn't get a good hook set, and then it came off very quickly. Oh, Isaac's going! Keep it. Oh, that's a big one. Try and keep it up here if you can. Don't go too crazy. Don't go too crazy. Whoa. Long rod. There we go. You got one? Nice. That's gonna get tangled, but if I can net it, I'll try. Just hooked up, and he lost it. There we go. I think it's a smaller one. Yeah, it's a small one. See if I can net it myself. Woohoo. Oh. Ah. I'll try to hurry up. Isaac's hooked up. Ow! No. Ah. You still got him? Okay. Ready to net another. He's in the sticks. Supposed to keep him out of the sticks. Careful. Keep me out of the sticks. Keep me out of the sticks. Oh! That's fine. Still got it. A good one. He's likely not stuck, he's just probably against it, like that, yeah. Just don't fling it back in my face if it lets go. Woo! Let it loose, let it loose, let it loose. Got you. Another big hen. We could let this one, should probably let this one go. Wow. Keep fishing? What? So you want to keep fishing? Yeah, but there's a big female. There's a big female. Let's go. What are you going to do with the eggs? Nothing. You may as well let the eggs back in there. Yeah, it's snagged anyways, I think. Yeah, it's snagged anyways. You can't even keep that. You can't keep that.
No, it's not a snag. It just came out
Yeah,
and then
hook came out and rehooked in its rear end. Oh yeah, okay. That's up to you. It's good. You're letting the female back go. It's a good thing it was snagged. Whoa, whoa, hey. It's not a tail and middle. If you end up dropping them, it's probably okay because you're letting them go anyways. I'll try and keep the net underneath them. His face will look good on that. Don't touch the camera lens. It's all slimy. Yeah. Yeah. It's a clickbait thumbnail. Fisherman drops fish into mud. Whatever.
I hate to have to do this to you, but this is only halfway through the footage I have for this day, and we're over 25 minutes in. So what's going to happen is there's going to be part 2 of this video, and that'll be all the rest of the footage from the day, which has pretty much just as many fish catches and probably going to be just as long as this video. So stay tuned. Probably be maybe a week in between releases. Can't guarantee it, but probably somewhere about that. Maybe you'll be lucky and get it less than that. We'll see. And yeah, thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the next one. And we'll pick up right where we left off. Bye now.